It just shows how you feel about getting the win.
I mean, I don't feel like we particularly played well. Wasn't the prettiest of wins, but there's certainly something to say about grinding out a win against a great Portland team. This is what the NCAA tournament is all about. Two teams just battling it out. You know, survive and advance is what they say, and we survived, and now we advance. And looking forward to Sunday and having a better match.
Do you think that this team's play style helps you when it comes down to the last minutes of the game and you're the ones that have to score last?
Our play style or Portland's play style?
No, yours. Like when you're constantly pressing.
Yeah. I mean, we're a team that likes to press, and we thrive off of the hunt and bumping, latching, tracking. I think that's one of the special things about us is that we're committed to that throughout the entirety of the game. You know, you see some teams try to press and then kind of fall off. That's why we value having the ball, save our legs for when we don't, and you know, when we don't have the ball, we're going to press and get after them and make them uncomfortable. And that's one of our core values as a team.
There are a lot of tough calls made both for and against the team. Of course, not to get worried about the rest per se, but what goes into staying mentally locked in and not worrying about what may or may not be called?
Yeah, officiating's a hard job. I respect those guys a ton. And sometimes you get calls, sometimes you don't get calls. At the end of the day, it's about what your team does and like the things that you can control. It's really not about them outside factor. I mean, I would consider them like, it's cold outside. They're cold too, you know. So it's about what we do, how we approach the game, what we're doing in training, how we're recovering after. So it's just about staying locked in for full 90 minutes. And I mean, especially at this point in the tournament, like you fall asleep and you're gonna get punished for it.
Another pretty big fan turnout tonight.
Yeah.
What does it mean to have this Sweet 16 at home?
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't even. It's so nice. It's so nice to sleep in your own bed. It's so nice to come out here and not have to travel and have people come to you and just have that home field advantage of our fans. I mean, I've said it all season. They don't know how much they mean to us and how much they impact the game. Just the energy levels. You know, when we're down, you hear them cheering and they pick us back up. I hear a lot of them yelling. It just makes me laugh. Like a lot of the times I won't hear the fans, but like when the ball goes out, I'll hear somebody say something funny, I don't know, and it just kind of makes me chuckle, and it gives me a little boost, so I love it. It's awesome. Such a special season to get to host for the first time, get to go to the third round for the first time. It's extremely special, and I'm glad that we have these fans to be a part of it.
Ashley first.
Hi. How does a win like this, scrappy one, maybe you didn't play your best, kind of show how determined the squad is to, you know, not give up when things kind of get hard for you guys?
Yeah, I think that tonight was just another testament to how we've been all season. We didn't necessarily get scored on first tonight, but you know, we've been scored on first. We went down early and we've had to answer the call, and you know, even when the teams tie it up, sometimes the momentum can shift. So it's how do you answer that? How do you prevent the momentum from going the other way? It feels great. Sorry, somebody's stomp teaming over there. It's great. It says a lot about us, like the character we have as a team and the values that Wes and the coaching staff have instilled in us. And I mean, it starts in training, right? Like we train that every single day. If you're not doing that in training, you're certainly not going to do that out here. I think you know, you see us. This team is just an extension of last year's team. We returned everybody, and you know, last year we went out in the second round. Like this year, we just went even further. We just continue to build ever since our season ended. So. It's great to see how we've grown in that area, and I think we'll continue to grow and do great things.
Maybe I'm the only one who noticed, but it's kind of cold out here.
Oh yeah.
What kind of effect does like the weather have on how you and the girls play? And do you guys prefer kind of a little bit colder weather, or do you guys prefer heat?
I mean, I came to Alabama for a reason. I don't play no snow, but no. I mean, it only affects you if you let it affect you. It's the same thing with the outside noise. Like, do you believe the hype? Do you believe the rat poison? You know, I mean, weather weather plays into a part of that. Like, you let things like weather and officiating and, if the other team's talking smack, like, you let those things play into you, like, you're letting your emotions control you, and you're more than likely not gonna have a great game, and that's when things kind of get heated and the game gets out of hand. So I wouldn't say it affects us. I think we're a pretty mentally tough team. I mean, obviously we'd probably prefer it to be a little bit warmer, but it's not going to matter at the end of the day. We're just still going to come out here and give our best.
What was your mindset when you tried to shoot the PK and got like, oh my goodness, boss?
Okay, so all week, all season up until this week, in practice my penalties have been great, and then this week they have been trash, and I'm like, oh my gosh, of course. And so, but I was like, I'm still going to be confident and take the penalty. It's kind of one of those things where you take so many, you practice so many, you're like, all right, I'm bound to miss one in practice or in a game or something. But I mean, you can't let that affect how you approach it in a game. Like, so actually in the first half, when he went over to the VAR to see if it was a penalty or not, we were talking, and me and Felicia did rock, paper, scissors, and she's like, come on, bro, let me have it. And I was like, all right, rock, paper, scissors, and she beat me, and so she was going to take it. But then Riley Turner, who had a phenomenal game all day. I mean, like, we were telling her, like, you're either going to blow by him or they're going to foul you at some point, because, I mean, she's just a freak. But she got the penalty, and I looked around, and Felicia was off the field, and I was like, oh, I bet she's so mad. So I ended up taking it, and I was like, I'm gonna strike it as hard as I can. That keeper's a great keeper. It's one of those things where you have to, I mean, it's the focus thing. You miss, you go rebound, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, if I had shut off, and I mean, we're not up 1-0, so. It's just kind of one of those things where you're gonna be confident. If you miss. If she saves it, go rebound. But yeah, I got lucky, I guess, with the rebound. But Riley Tanner definitely owed that goal to her.
Yeah, one more. Yeah.
Oh, the second goal. I didn't get the second guy. It was a goal, right?
Yeah, it took a deflection. Felicia had a great driven ball, and then took a deflection off the defender into the net. So we were fortunate for that. But we had so many players in the box that I kind of felt like you could kind of feel like it was coming for us at some point. I think it was definitely more even of a game. I mean, Portland's a great team, but we had some momentum there at the end of the first half. Second half, though, it was kind of like we still were like, all right, like it's coming. So, I mean, it came off a deflection, but it came, and it was a win, and that's all we can ask for.
We'll finish with Will. Bring it, Sasha.
You're getting close to 20 goals. Obviously, a lot of soccer left to be played, but what can you say about the magnitude of an accomplishment like that, just even be close?
I mean, it's exciting for me, for sure. I guess, it hasn't really been a focus for me. It's always been like a goal of mine to break the goal record in a season. Now that that's broken, like, my mentality is going to be the same that has been all season. Like, put your head down, work hard, do your best to help whatever it takes the team to help the team win. So whether that's assisting, whether that's scoring goals, whether that's, picking up loose balls, like whatever it takes. It's not really about breaking records or just getting to 20 goals for me. It's just about what can I do to help the team win. And definitely exciting, but I find a lot more joy in our team's success in my own individual, because honestly, I mean, my goals don't happen without Riley Tanner, getting fouled in the box, without Felicia putting the ball on my foot, Gianna putting the ball on my foot. I can think of 5 different times where I didn't even move this season and they just hit it off of me and bounced into the goal. So, I mean, yeah, it's individual accomplishments are a reflection of team success. So, I mean, I owe it to my team, and it's exciting, but definitely more fun to share the team success. What's the fun in sharing wins if you don't have people to share it with?